Hey everyone, today I'm talking about a laptop that finally fixed the one thing that's been driving me crazy for years, running out of space on my screen. If you've ever felt like you need a second monitor just to fit everything you're working on, this KAIGERR 17.3-inch gaming laptop might be exactly what you're looking for. Link is in the description if you want to check the product details on Amazon. First off, the screen size is a game changer. I've been using 15-inch laptops for years, and even with an external monitor, I still felt cramped. This 17.3-inch IPS display gives you that extra breathing room without taking up half your desk like a full-sized monitor setup. Whether I'm editing photos, working with spreadsheets, or just browsing with a dozen tabs open, everything feels more organized and less cluttered. The colors are vibrant too, which makes a big difference if you're into design or just hate staring at washed-out screens. One thing that really stood out to me was how much of a difference the extra screen real estate makes when you're working on projects that require multiple windows open at the same time. For example, when I'm writing, I like to have my research on one side of the screen and my document on the other. With this laptop, I can do that without having to constantly switch between windows or use an external monitor. Under the hood, it's packing an AMD Ryzen 4300U processor, which honestly surprised me. I've always been Team Intel, but this chip keeps up with my usual workloads without breaking a sweat. It's not a powerhouse meant for heavy gaming or 3D rendering, but for everyday tasks like video calls, document editing, and light multitasking, it's more than capable. Plus, it's energy efficient, so the battery lasts longer than I expected, something I didn't think I'd get from a big screen laptop. I was a bit skeptical about moving away from Intel, but after using this laptop for a while, I can honestly say that I haven't noticed any significant performance differences. In fact, the AMD processor has been handling my everyday tasks with ease, and I've been impressed by how smooth and responsive the system feels. Now, let's talk memory and storage. This thing comes with 16 GB of DDR4 RAM and a 512 GB SSD. I've had laptops with half that RAM, and it's a nightmare when Chrome starts eating up memory. With 16 GB, I can have Photoshop, Spotify, Slack, and a dozen browser tabs open without the system slowing down. The SSD is fast too, so booting up and loading files feels instant compared to older laptops with traditional hard drives. I've been using this laptop to work on some video editing projects, and the SSD has been a game changer. I can load up large video files in seconds, and the laptop can handle multiple tracks and effects without slowing down. It's amazing how much of a difference a good SSD can make in your workflow. Connectivity is another area where this laptop shines. It's got a Type-C port, which is great for future-proofing, plus HDMI, USB-A, and even an SD card reader. I've been using it to transfer photos from my camera directly to the laptop without needing a dongle, which is a small thing but saves so much time. The Wi-Fi is solid too, no dropouts even when I'm streaming or downloading large files. I've also been impressed by the laptop's Bluetooth connectivity, which has been rock solid when connecting to my headphones or other devices. It's one of those things that you don't really appreciate until you have a laptop that gets it right. One thing I wasn't expecting was how quiet it runs. Gaming laptops usually sound like jet engines when you push them, but this one stays cool and quiet even under moderate load. That's a huge plus if you're working in a shared space or just hate the constant fan noise. I've been using this laptop in coffee shops and co-working spaces, and it's been great to not have to worry about disturbing others with loud fan noise. It's also nice to not have to deal with the heat that some laptops can generate. This one stays cool to the touch even after hours of use. Now, I'll be honest, there are a couple of trade-offs. The keyboard isn't backlit, which is a bummer if you're working in low light. Overall, this KAIGERR laptop is a solid choice if you need more screen real estate without sacrificing performance. It's not perfect, but for the price, it delivers where it matters most. If you've been struggling with a small screen and want something that actually fits your workflow, this might be the upgrade you've been waiting for. Whether you're a student, a freelancer, or just someone who wants a laptop that can keep up with your busy lifestyle, I think this laptop is definitely worth considering. So, if you're in the market for a new laptop and want to check out this KAIGERR 17.3-inch gaming laptop, check it out using the link below if it sounds like the right fit for you.